Listen to me carefully. Do you know what most of you get wrong? You worry too much about what everyone else is doing, and not nearly enough about what you are doing. That's the trap. You want to know the real secret to success in business? Focus on your own business. You want to know how to get in shape? Stop counting the reps of the guy next to you at the gym and start counting your own. The only competitor that matters is the one staring back at you in the mirror. When I run a company, do you think I sit in a back office with my top guys gossiping about what other companies are doing? No, I don't care. I honestly don't give a damn. What matters is what we are doing. The decisions we make, the value we bring, the products we create. Whether someone else does it or not means nothing to me. What matters is that we do it, that we execute, and listen to me, that is how you become a leader. You don't lead by walking in someone else's shadow. You don't lead by following a beaten path. You lead by carving out your own path, by doing something so different, so bold, that the world has no choice but to notice. But here's the problem. Some of you are burning every ounce of energy watching what they're doing. You're stalking your competition, scrolling through their wins, obsessing over their next move, and in the meantime, your own opportunities are slipping right through your fingers. That is a recipe for failure. And I get it. It feels unnatural. Because everything in our society is built on gossip. Think about it. People aren't focused on building, they're focused on talking. Who said what? Who did what? Who's up? Who's down? It's all noise. Walk into a bar and just listen. What are they talking about? How can I become better? Number. They're talking about what their boss did wrong, what their coworker screwed up, what their friend, their uncle, their mother did. Everyone's talking about everyone else's life, and nobody's focused on their own damn life. You know who successful people hang out with? Other people who mind their own business, people obsessed with action, people obsessed with improvement. Because winners don't have time to gossip, they're too busy building their legacy. So let me tell you this, stop looking at the scoreboard. The score won't change because you're staring at it. The game changes because you play harder, you work longer, you execute relentlessly, keep moving, keep building, and trust me, everything else will fall into place. Because this game, it's all about intention. If you decide to change, you will change. When you decide to win, truly decide, you start to transform. Your walk changes, your talk changes, your energy changes, and you won't even recognize the person you used to be. Be number one in your office. Be number one in your city. Stop saying, I tried 4 or 5 times and it didn't work. If you want something bad enough, you stop negotiating. That's the difference between average people and winners. Average people keep negotiating the price. It's too hard. It takes too much time. I'm tired. They drain their energy bargaining with life. Winners don't bargain with the cost. They bargain with value. Is the reward worth it? Is being great worth it? The moment you decide it is, negotiations end. And hear me, building your empire might take 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, but the decision, that happens right now. You decide, I will speak differently. I will walk differently. I will live differently. You decide you're the main character in your story. That decision, that's your turning point. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. Do you know what separates winners from losers? How they spend those seconds. If you want to win, if you want to be wealthy, powerful, respected, you cannot move through life like you have time to waste. Stop strolling. Stop dragging your feet. Stop acting like success is going to wait for you. It won't. You need urgency. Real, raw urgency. Because here's the truth, if you keep living comfortably, life will make you a victim. The world will eat you alive. Comfort is a trap. And while you're sipping your coffee nice and slow, someone out there is running full speed toward your dream. Start now. Start building. Start preparing for the thing you say you want. Because if you're not ready when it shows up, someone else will take it. You ever meet a millionaire? You think they got there by accident? Number. Somewhere in their bloodline, one person said, enough. One person decided to fight for more. In my family, that person is me. Not because I wished for it, not because I prayed and waited, because I fought for it. I want to win for my family, for my kids, for my parents to look at me and say, that's my child. For me to look in the mirror and be proud of the man staring back. A man who gave everything. A man who fought when it was hard, when it was lonely, when it was painful. That's who I choose to be. And let me tell you this. The minute you stop caring about applause, the minute you stop checking the damn scoreboard, your entire life changes. I don't even know if I'm number one. You know why? Because I'm too busy working. Some of you need to get so busy chasing your greatness that you forget to look up. Cut the noise. Stop caring what they say. Stop caring what they think. Dominate your space. Dominate your world, because nothing shuts people up like success. Nothing makes critics vanish faster than winning. And when you own your lane, when you focus on your race, you don't just compete. You build a dynasty. And that's my challenge to you. Dare to dominate. Dare to stay in your lane and make it legendary. Dare to create something the world has never seen before. Believe in your uniqueness. Believe in your strength. Defend your dream with everything you've got. Most people settle. They settle for a nice paycheck, a nice car, a decent house. They settle for being the best in their little circle. And then they stay there until the day they die. That is not your story. Do you know the difference between a routine and a grave? The depth of the hole. Your reward in life will always match your level of effort, and life will test you every single day with pain, with frustration, with disappointment. Your legacy will not be built on how you handled the easy days, but on how you fought through the hard ones. To succeed, to live the life you dream of, you must evolve constantly. Grow, push, walk the hardest path, seek discomfort, do the things that scare you, and when fear shows up, tell yourself, this is the price of greatness, and I'm willing to pay. Because greatness is inside you. But here's the problem. Most of you are waiting for someone to push you, waiting for applause, waiting for approval. Stop waiting. Get up and fight for your life. When I look at the clock and it says 3:30 a.m., everything in me says go back to sleep. But you know what? If I go back to sleep, I might push my goals back a day, a week, a year. Because one missed opportunity can cost you everything. The real question is this: what do you do when nobody's watching? When it's not easy? When you're tired? When you're sick? When you're uninspired? Because that is what decides your future, not the good days, the hard ones. You don't need talent, you need commitment. Because here's the truth: talent is a gift, but effort is a choice. And if you outwork everyone around you, you will outlast everyone around you. Stop negotiating with your goals. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop asking for permission. Make the damn decision and don't look back, because at the end of the day, discipline equals freedom. Discomfort equals growth. And consistency, that equals confidence. Push when you're tired. Show up when you don't feel like it. Be the person who finishes what they start, because that one habit will put you ahead of 99% of people on this planet. This isn't about luck. It's about choice. Daily choice. And today, I need you to choose to fight. Choose to win. Choose to become everything you said you would be. Because the truth is simple. Life won't give you what you want. It will give you what you demand.